Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid, welcome back to Thea The Awakening. So, where are we? What are we up to? We are currently on the Cosmic Tree quest, which is actually the main storyline quest of the game. So, we approach and we see a tree and it opens its eyes to look at us. We can say hello. We're searching for an elf. We can just say hello or we can attack it, which is a 5-skull challenge. This is not the nastiest challenge in the game. You can actually get the next up one, which is gold skulls, I think, and you can actually, I think, get up to 5 gold skulls, but this thing would crush us like a bug at this level. So we're just going to say hello. And the tree blinks several times, moving its branches. What is this elf you speak of, and how long is long ago? An eon too? Well, an elf is a kind of human with pointy ears. Wow, racial stereotyping. I see the children of Thea, you mean. My grove. Where's my grove? Where are all my charges? What have you done with them? Thea has been cursed. Your grove must have perished during this time. Your grove must have died during the long night. Let's go with the slightly more sort of long-winded one. I tell you, I will tell you all about the elven child you speak of, the one seeking the cure to the darkness, but only if you hunt down and kill my brother and bring me the remains of his flock. Your brother? You flesh creatures oft call us Leshy, demons you say we are, and in all fairness that description is wise. We are guardians of the forest, sons of the Silver Mother and shepherds. My brother is thus like me, a Leshy. But he is also a thieving wretch. He stole my flock from under me. Mad I am, he said, mad and corrupted by the dark. Bah! Only because I did not think as he did. I did not seek to kill these so-called creatures of the dark. Ah, no matter. What does it matter? Is that I need this wooden carcass and that of his flock so that I may regrow this grove, and it is my business why. Fine, but how do I know you even have the information I seek? The earth beneath it shakes a bit and the roots it brings out an elf. The elf is covered in soil and motionless, but he still breathes. This young man refused my pleas also, but we seem to have reached an impasse. He will not die, yet I will not incline to let him go. But if you do the deed, I shall free him. So I can fight him to free the elf. I can call him a sick creature and leave, or I can say, okay, let's do this. Just because you call him a sick creature and leave doesn't mean you can't do the quest. Just because you say, okay, let's do this, it doesn't mean you have to do his quest for him. I'm not going to want to start a fight with him at the moment, so I'm just going to leave him to it. That's right next to my village. Okay? So let's start heading back round there. We haven't found any other remarkable resources so far. Back in the village we will set another piece of construction going, I think. So over in production we will construct a pasture, and we will construct it of darkwood, vegetables and elvenwood. Plus 2 to attract humans and again gain a bit more food. As I said, like these things we can break down later. At the moment we're just putting them on so that we can gain a little bit of food and a chance of attracting more humans. Humans, sometimes you can attract terrible humans like the scavengers that aren't massively of any use at all, and sometimes you can attract ridiculously overpowered humans. Which is exactly what I'm trying to attract. So it's starting to go dark, but that's okay. We should be home with plenty of time to spare. We have an encounter. Come across a goblin encampment and you spot that they are holding some humans including children hostage. So we can sneak up to them, which is a 3-skull sneak. Deity may not be happy, but we can run away or we can kill them. A 3-skull sneak with a warrior band. If I was a gatherer band or I was a hunter band, I'd go with the sneak, but I'm a warrior band, so I'm going to go with the kill. Should be able to manage it reasonably easily. So I want to get my 6. I didn't manage to get my healer off the front lines, but that's okay. I will probably not actually be putting my healer out. So let's throw out a decent damage and shield to start. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw her out and I'm actually going to give her first action. So I'm going to move her to the front of the team. I'm then going to confuse their 20 damage warrior and give my warrior who's exposed to being hit an extra 14 shield. Throw out some additional damage. That's actually put him in a dangerous situation of being attacked, but that's okay. We shouldn't have too much trouble. And the medic out just to add that little bit of extra damage just in case. So she's going to wipe out one of them. Another one goes down. And another one goes down. And this last round will see him die pretty easily. Without any problems at all. We got a pretty nice hammer there. So that is a Thorny Warhammer, 9 blunt damage. We also got a plain shirt, and we got some wooden rings, some shield, sword, all sorts of bits and pieces. But let's welcome those who wish to stay with us. So we managed to attract a woman to our team. She is a gatherer. She has 5 gathering skill, 12 armor, so she's going to come with a bit of equipment, and we managed to sort of save a child as well. So let's have a look at our gatherer, and she doesn't actually come with any equipment, but that's okay because we actually have a nice light spear, and we can give her a nice light leather jacket to wear to protect herself. We can give our medic a little bit of... Nope, he doesn't have the strength for it, so we'll give him a little bit more sturdiness. And we have a 2 armor ring, which can actually go to her to add a little bit more armor on her. Let's see, 5, 7, 9 to 8, so actually she can upgrade her hammer to a hammer that's more powerful and has poison damage. So that's a bad quality spear that we don't really want to be using, but is it any better than her one? It has poison damage, so that's fine. So we'll wait there for a turn and then we'll take on the goblin village afterwards. Meantime, we've been attacked by a group of goblin warriors. It's a 2-skull challenge, so I don't really want to leave it to the auto-resolve, because we've seen what's happened with those previously. Orc warrior out to start with. Let's get things through nice and quick. Yeah, he's going to go down. Let's throw out him. And him. And then let's just throw out lots of nice healthy damage. Almost kill him with just a couple of spear guys from the back line. That shows you the power of spear guys from the back line. They can do a lot of damage and actually pretty much kill off enemy characters. There we go, nice easy fight. And we got a crossbow, a nice axe from that, a citrine axe, and a very, very bad club. The citrine one-handed axe is a little bit heavy for him, but might be useful for one of our others. 7 damage. See, the advantage with swords is they provide shielding as well. She can have a crossbow, make her more useful on the back line. So let's go straight in and just deal with the goblin village. They have a goblin war boss, which hopefully he's the tactics card, but nope, he's at the front. So you can see that he is very, very high damage. He's 36 damage, and he is 41 health. So we can't confuse him because he's level 10, but what we can do is we can start hopefully throwing damage to the front of the team so that he's gonna die early enough. So 33 will take him down to what, 8 plus 6, which is 14, so he's gonna die immediately, which is going to leave this 9 damage character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out a couple of shields on him so this 9 damage character doesn't get a turn in. I'm then going to throw out my spears to deal damage to him, and then end it up with my 2 normal warriors. So he attacked the other direction, which means that she took a few wounds, but that's okay. She should be able to survive for 7 wounds quite comfortably. The Beast Slayer. So out of that we got a Crafter's Hammer, and we got a sword called the Beast Slayer, which is 15 damage, 6 shielding. Okay. How heavy is it? It's not particularly heavy. Right. Let's see if we can find someone who would really benefit from that. Yeah, I think he would gain a nice big benefit from that one. Especially because that lightens up his equipment significantly. And then we also got a pendant, which is +3 to feint and +1 to folklore. That can go on to her, give her a little bit of folklore skill, and what we can do is we can get rid of a few of our old crappy swords. Nope, not that one. Get rid of this hammer. We can definitely get rid of the club and the bone club. So there's some bone down there, but so far no massively useful things. So what we can do is we can head back to town, drop things off, grab some food, which would be very well timed. We leveled up again, so speech, lots of health, which is great, and a bit of gathering on our additional gatherer. And over in the village we got strength, gathering, traps, backstab on our scavenger. So again, sort of like stealthy style ability. Dark wood, dryad wood, metals, a little bit of clay, a little bit of crystal, some amethyst, some assorted leathers, 8 enchanted bones, which is great, some berries, some kindling, and a child which we're going to drop off in the town. We're also going to drop off the unneeded spear, the unneeded axe, the unneeded shields, some of the cakes. We're going to drop off the crafting tool because the crafting tool really isn't needed. We're probably going to pick up Forest Elf, because with her magical ability she'll be useful at dealing with any serious magical issues that come up. Grab 100 food and we'll grab another, or sort of restock on 20 wood. There we go. And we will head down to deal with the cosmic tree on the next turn. Something nearby. Salvage some straw that might be useful from a house nearby. So there's a place to see over there, a house that we can visit. In the meantime, let's jump into the Cosmic Tree quest again. So, once again you witness a green grove thriving despite any logic, some fruit trees blooming with pink flowers, so we can either attack him straight away or we can say hello. I see a frown upon your friends. Did he ask for a lifeless carcass of me and my flock so that he may grow his twisted grove and pray that what he was promised you as a reward? Your brother holds the answer to our quest. We seek the cure to Thea of the Darkness. To restore order, your brother holds a hostage that may help to do this. So, we now have we're now going to be given an option by him. Basically, we can trick the enemy tree. So we can try to trick him. We can agree to try and trick him. We can attack and kill this tree anyway. We can ask him about the mother tree. The mother tree, well, she's the mother tree. I must confess I know very little. I was a mere sapling before she fell, and I then grew only after my brother went mad. But the mother tree is our mother, all of us, the trees, the earth that lives. She stood high, but then someone killed her. You mean Mokosh. She's the goddess of earth, water and life. Mokosh, that is the daughter of the mother tree. Well, a daughter, or another face, or an avatar. Many different names are given to those who serve the Earth Mother. Like I said, I know very little. I'm shamefully young for my kind. So, again, get the choice to either try and trick the brother or to attack this tree. So, I'm going to try and trick him. In exchange, we get given 30 ancient wood, which is what we're going to use to trick him, and 3 cosmic tree shards, again, something we're going to use to trick him. We get blessings of speech, blessings of strength, and a couple of us actually just get flat bonuses to attractiveness and speech. So that's bumped up our characters slightly, made us slightly more powerful, so that we are more ready to deal with what comes our way. As you walk down a path, you hear some voices around a corner. Shit, Garth, your leg's all messed up. Like, seriously. Like, oh no, I'm gonna gag, I can see your bone. For Horace's sake. Biglet, don't tell me that. Now I'm gonna faint or something. Just hold on, man. Hold on. So, investigate. You take a peek around the corner. Voices belong to goblins. One of them lies on the ground with his lower body covered by rubble. The other sits by his friend, desperately trying to dig him out. But as soon as you move any rocks, they shift, falling and hurting the goblin again. So, we could attack them straight away. It's a one skull challenge. There's a goblin who's trying to dig his friend out. He's not ready for a fight. And there's a goblin who's trapped under a rock pile. But let's cautiously approach. Seemingly jumps for joy, forgetting any potential danger from your party. Yes, good sirs, please help us. Well, yes, let's do what we can. We are the goddess of hope and love. So, use your tools to leverage stones and make sure you get him out safely or dig the goblin out. One skull challenge. This is because we have appropriate people with us. We have scavengers with us, and we have some people with high physical strength. There's also a chance that could have gone into being a medicine challenge, and we have a very high level, very skilled medic. Let's throw out 17 damage straight off. Let's counter the tactics so he can't do anything smart with his tactics. Let's confuse that one so he can't do anything, and then let's just pile on the damage. There we go, that should be enough to win us the fight without even blinking. This is our party all gathering together, getting out lever arms and gathering baskets and all sorts of things to help drag the goblin out. And what one goblin can't do on his own, many can do together. Oh, so now that he's out, with some first aid, his friend should be able to take him home safely. So, can we stabilise the goblin? Yes, we can, because we have a medic with us. And we got some food and some metal on the way. I was hoping one of them might choose to join us, but obviously not. So, with the goblins rescued, and possibly a good favour kind of ticked away with the goblins with us, and with the cosmic tree progressed as we gather ancient wood and tree tokens that we must continue to carry with us to our next cosmic tree quest, which is down here. We are set off to gather some of the crystal and head up to the suspicious tower we saw on the horizon, because there's a couple of places of interest and places to see that we've got to investigate. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!